Okay, and we're back. It has been a little over a week since I started doing all of this stuff, and I don't know that you all can exactly tell compared to the last pictures, but look at how shiny and healthy my hair looks. Oh, I'm just laughing because honestly, I think it kind of looks like a mess. But like if you look really closely at the actual hairs and my scalp, and like, I also want to show you this because this already looks like it's growing in different. So that's pretty exciting. And sorry if you zoom in really close on my face. I did a charcoal mask earlier and it's still like in some of my pores. So I went to the store and I got some exfoliator to try to get that out. Anywho, so I've just been being like really gentle and really kind and really loving to my hair. But I wanted to show you all the products that I've been using. And I forgot one of them. Not one of them. There's a couple in the shower. So I'm going to pause this and be right back. Okay, so I have them all now. And I think I'm gonna start with the shower stuff first. So, I ended up in 2023, I started, like the end of 2023, I started having allergic reactions to synthetic perfumes, synthetic fragrances, natural fragrances, and now that I've done a little bit more research on it, I know it's because some of the stuff is actually like synthetic. Like fragrance can be synthetic, and because of that, the chemicals, if you already have like a chemical toxicity overload, which is very typical for people who have autoimmune or anything that kind of falls into that category or has similar symptom presentations. Sometimes having these like chemical sensitivities can come across the board. So I actually had to stop using shampoo because I couldn't find anything that had more natural ingredients that worked for me and didn't dry my hair out, and you know, all the combinations of things that get really complicated with hair. So I have like very fine hair, you can probably tell, very fine hair. It breaks really easily. I shed a lot. So anywho, so what I was doing is I was washing my hair with this body wash. It's Nubian Heritage Honey and Black Seed Body Wash Smoothing and Perfecting. I thought that this would be really nice on my scalp, and it was, and it is. So I still use this as a shampoo sometimes, especially when I'm doing like an oiling or something, and I need to do like a double wash. I don't know that this is less expensive than my regular hair wash, but at the time it's what I had and what worked. So anyway, this is what I use a lot, but this is what I use for my body wash, and I love it. And I've been using it for like, I don't know, since like 2021, maybe even before then. Yeah, I've been using it for years. I love it. When I don't use that, I have seaweed this is probably like somewhere between $12 and $14. $10 and $14. I think it's closer to 14 though. Which honestly is kind of high for body wash, but you know, when you're allergic to everything, you have to wash yourself with something. Anywho, Seaweed Bath Co. I'm gonna flip this over real quick just because so you can try to read it. Anyhow, Seaweed Bath Co. It's gentle shampoo with aloe and argan oil, and it's unscented. And then I use the matching conditioner. Yep. And honestly, I don't know if when I process this video, if this is gonna be right side around, so sorry if it's not the right side. Okay, so that's what I use as like a wash and regular conditioner. But honestly, like every time I wash my hair, I've just been doing a mask. So lately I've been using this mask, which is, pricing. I want to say that those were also somewhere between $11 and $14. They could be as high as $16 a piece. They've lasted me quite a while. And if anybody knows if there's a bigger bottle or something somewhere, great. But I haven't had any allergic reactions to them. So I like them, and that's good. This is Blake & Brown Wild Nectar Santal sounds better. Fundamental Nourishing Mask. It has a great texture to it. I'm just gonna pull some of it out so you can kind of see. But it's like pretty thick and billowy and puffy, but it's thicker than like your regular conditioner, like what would have been in the other. And so I just put I put literally the bare minimum to saturate my hair, let's be honest, because I don't want it to be on there too thick, and I also don't want to over condition my hair because it's on there too thick and like waste product. I don't have that much hair, so I just I take like a little bit, like maybe enough across these 3 fingers, and then I rub it in, and then I see what's missing and I get some more and I rub it in, and then I leave it in while I'm washing my body and my face and shaving and doing whatever. So probably like 5 minutes. I think it says you can leave it in like 10 or something. If you're having fragrance issues, I wouldn't use this because I don't think that these are natural fragrances. I would try to find another product. I looked and I couldn't find any very easily at Target or Ulta or Sephora. So this is the best thing I found. I found this one at Target. And I think this one was probably between 10 and 14. I don't remember because I don't have the thing in front of me, but I also bought scrunchies, like silk scrunchies, and a hairbrush. No, I didn't buy a hairbrush. Oh, and then I bought like a hair oil and some other things from Ulta, and it ended up being like 40 bucks. So my guess is this is $10 to $14. When about once every 2 weeks, I would say once every 2 weeks. It's only been 7 days, so I've only used this once. I love this product. So if you're only gonna buy one thing, I would have it be this. Again, if you're having issues with like some of the chemical stuff, this one was one of the better ones that I found, but I just looked at like the ingredients, and it still has like polysorbate 60 and 20, but the rest of the stuff looked pretty good. It has ylang ylang oil, lavender, orange, peppermint. So this, I think it's Creole essence, but it has Haitian black castor oil, and it is fantastic. I found it at Ulta, and it's clean and ethical hair care for all hair types. It has no mineral oil, no phthalates, no SLS or and SLES, no EDTA, and no artificial dyes. The texture on this is like putty. It is so thick. I'm gonna try to show you. Sorry, I'm making some funky faces. This you can kind of see, like it's like putty is the texture. And I did the same thing. I only used the least amount possible, but man, because of the essential oils, it smells amazing. And after that last video when my hair was all curly and stuff, that's what I had used. And I probably left that in my hair for like 30 minutes before I washed it out. And I'm so excited to use it again. I can't wait, but I'm trying to be patient and wait every 2 weeks to use it. But I might switch to using it once a week. So that's what, no, I think once every 2 weeks, because I've only washed my hair like every 2 to 3 days. And I think before that I was washing it every 4 to 5 days, and you could probably tell that it was day 4 or 5 hair. But anyway, that's what I've been using to wash my hair. And I think this one was closer to 20, maybe 25. I bought it from Ulta, and I think I spent like maybe $75. And I bought this at the same time, and that's it. So maybe this one was closer to like 35. I think this one was probably closer to 35. So that's what I've been using to wash my hair and condition my hair. And it's been fantastic. My hair feels so soft. It's so shiny. It feels so nourished. The ends don't feel dry like they normally do. And yeah, it's just like really shiny and healthy looking. Okay, so then to like style and do leave-in conditioner treatments, I have a few different things, and hold please, because I'm gonna wipe my nose. I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but after I eat certain foods, sometimes I get a little bit of like a drip, and it's normally just like 1 or 2 drips, but anyway. So I keep a hanky on hand so that my nose doesn't get all raw. I have 5 products to go through. I wish I had looked at prices a little bit better. I think I'm gonna say I spent around $300 total on all of these products. Maybe more, because I already had the shampoo and conditioner. And then I returned one thing. Yeah, maybe $350. Let's say $350 total. So I'm gonna start with the thing that I love the most beyond this hair mask is this Miel. I think it's Miel. Miel. Anyway, I found it at Target. They also have it at Ulta. They might have had it at Sephora, but I would check before. It's scalp and hair strengthening oil. It's a rosemary mint scalp. Yeah, rosemary mint. And it's infused with biotin and encourages longer, healthier hair. You could do daily use, scalp treatment, and split end care. This one, the ingredients on it are amazing. You've got a bunch of different oils, bunch of different essential oils. You've got vitamin D, you've got nettle extract, celery seed extract, burdock. You all probably don't even know what burdock is, but it's a very, it's a root that has an affinity for the liver. Well, they typically use the root, it's a whole plant, but it's got horsetail, and horsetail is really high in silica, which is great for your hair. Anyway, eucalyptus, jojoba, peppermint, tea tree, coconut, lavender, wheat germ, safflower, evening primrose, grapeseed oil, rice bran. I mean, like, the ingredients on this are just fantastic, and it smells amazing. So I like to use it before I do a wash. And honestly, the first time I used it, I left it in for like 4 or 5 hours, which I don't know if you're supposed to do that. My scalp was pretty tingly, but I didn't have a choice because I put it in and then I had to go pick up my brother from the airport. Yeah, it ended up being in there for like 4 or 5 hours. And then I just did like a single wash that night and then let the excess oil seep into my hair overnight. And that could have also been why my hair was so curly too, because the hair and the body love oil. That's why, like, you've heard like, oh, our natural oils, or our hair looks so oily. Yeah, because our body produces its own oil. It acts as a barrier, it's a protectant, it keeps moisture in and moisture out, so we're not absorbing things maybe that our body doesn't want. So anyway, this was great. Love this. So if you're only going to get 2 things, I would get this and this hair mask. But if you can't afford the hair mask, I think this was somewhere between $10 and $15. So if your budget is lower, go with this one. It's really nice. And it probably has the most natural, like, of all the products, it has the most natural ingredients. The other thing that I really love is this Slip and Shine Haitian Moringa Coconut Papaya multivitamin hair serum. It's from Creole Essence 2, which is the same brand as this. I would like to try more of their products because their products are really excellent, and they have a lot of like, they don't have a bunch of what I would call junk in it. This does have fragrance in it, which is funny because you kind of smell like a little fruity, like a fruit punch, which normally I wouldn't like and that would irritate me, but because I've been doing a bunch of other like cleansing stuff, this hasn't been bothering me. I like this. I think this is what I put on that other day before I blow dried my hair and it was like a greasy hot mess. And then I read the instructions. So you're just supposed to put it on the ends, like 3 to 4 drops, and you put it on the ends. I straightened my hair and put this in the ends, and normally my hair like will like clump and do this, where you can like distinguish clumps of strands and it looks stringy. But when I put that in, it didn't do that. I didn't have to brush my hair all day. Normally my hair gets like super tangled and knotted. But this, did miracles. And I even had people comment on my hair like, wow, your hair looks so long, and wow, your hair looks so healthy. Neither of those are comments that I normally hear. So the hair being long, yes, anytime I wear it down, because my office mates just aren't used to me wearing my hair down. But my hair looking healthy, not as common. Okay, so next I'm going to show you another product that I love, that I'm kind of surprised that I love, but I don't really know how to use it that well yet. So I'm hoping that I'll keep learning how to use it better, and I like it. This is the Day. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I went into the store and I tried to pronounce something, and I was like, I'm looking for we or wa or something. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Maybe I said oi. Oi. Oi is what I said, but it's like O-U-A-I or something. I think she said it's wa. I'm like, why can't you, like, I don't think that there's any problem with things not being normal, but it would be helpful to know how to pronounce it. So that, like, you know, maybe put that in your product descriptions or something, because it's like, it's kind of like Shein, like everyone calls it Shine or Sheen, but I think it's actually called Shein. But anyway, please hear me, hair care people, and like teach me how to pronounce your product names, por favor. So this one is Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 Styling Cream for smooth styles, preps, blowouts, and curl definition. I wish I had had this the other day when my curls were really pretty, and I would have just used that and let my hair dry naturally, but I didn't. I put it in today to try to see if I could get my hairs to just dry naturally in a pretty curl pattern, but this is what my air drying did today. With this in it. It still like feels really soft and really good and really nourishing. This adds polish and shine, tames frizz, and creates easy, effortless looks. So I think for people who are probably better at products than I am, because just being honest, like I haven't really done anything with products other than like hairspray and curling. And even that's pretty minimal. So I like this. It does dry really quick, which is nice. So, but then when you try to wash it off, it re-moisturizes. So I think if you're like trying to do your hair and it gets dry, you just wet your hands again and then like work it through your hair. Depending on what your style is, you may not want to do that. But anyway, I like this one. It smells really nice. It's kind of like a dragon fruit punch flavor scent. And yeah, it's like really creamy and nice. It's like well, styling cream is in the name. So I like that one a lot. Hopefully I'll learn how to use it better. But so far I do like it. I think the moral of this story so far is that I think I'm gonna learn how to do my hair better and style it better. Okay, more products that I bought. I really only use that as like the styling cream, because most of the time I just wear my hair straight. So I also have this hairspray. I haven't used it, by Davines. This one's the flexible hold medium hairspray. I usually get the other one that has a firmer hold. I like that one a little bit better. If you're sensitive to smells, I like perfumes, I wouldn't get either of these, because this is one of the things I had to stop using because I was having an allergic reaction to it too. So, and I imagine because of the scent, the fragrance in this one, it might cause some sensitivities for people. Okay, last two products. Fabelin Mane Alma Scalp Serum and Detangling Leave-In Conditioner. These are probably my least favorite out of all of them, but they're kind of growing on me. They're good for like, I don't know if I'll purchase them again. I like the scalp serum for maybe day like 2 or day 3 hair, to just like put some oil in my hair and like lightly massage it in to rehydrate it. Because sometimes, like, I was at my mom's house, I'm at my house now, and I have a shower filter. But my mom's house does not have a shower filter, and it has a high chlorine content. Now, I live in Kentucky, and in a city, and my mom lives in a different city, but like a city that's nearby. And anyway, I've also I have family that lives close to Dayton, and then I have a lot of family in Michigan, but that's where I go to school too. So the Michigan chlorine content in the water is insane. Also, like, same with like the Dayton area, the chlorine content is insane. So it like dries your hair out like crazy, and your skin too. It's not as harsh here in Kentucky, but I do notice a difference that I have to wash my hair sooner when I'm at my mom's house, and that's because of the chlorine content drying out my hair. It hasn't been as bad since I've been using all these products, but still. So the Amla, not Alma, soothing serum, and then the detangling leave-in conditioner. I did that when I was doing like a slick back style, and the ends of my hair had gotten really dry because my mom's house is all electric, and it's just so dry in that house. Like, you just feel dehydrated. It's like the desert. Just being in it dehydrates you. So this helped rehydrate the ends of my hair in between washes. So I do like it for that, but I don't love the scent. They are more natural products, which is great. I do have thoughts about the labels too, but that's just because I'm a graphic designer. But I'm like, they're cute. They're cute-ish, but I don't know. These are not my favorite. Maybe they'll grow on me. So, anywho, I don't remember how much I bought these 3 at Sephora, and I probably paid $75, maybe $70 for the 3 of them. So whatever 70 is divided by 3, 23 or something. Yeah, 23-ish a piece. So I would skip these 2 unless you need like a detangler because your hair is thicker. Then I would use this and stick with one of the other products. Anyway, all 3 of those I think are optional. Okay, then the last products that I've been using have been these brushes. So I've had this brush. It's a Deadman. It's a bristle boar brush. Not all brushes are created equal, as I'm sure you all know. I love this Deadman brush. It's great for smoothing. You can see it has like it almost looks like a porcupine. It has, sorry, it's old and it's kind of gross. So it's got the boar bristles in between these like plastic ones. So the plastic ones are nice because they get to the scalp, and then the boar bristles are nice because they smooth and shine the hair, which you can see because of what I just think is so nice, so pretty. But you can see the difference between that and that. So this is kind of like my general everyday brush. That's not what they recommend. You have to be really gentle with this one because it's not great for detangling. It is not a detangler brush. It causes a lot of mechanical tension if you try to use it as a detangler. They recommend, there's a brush called the Unbrush or something. I bought it and I returned it because it was huge. It was like twice the size of this. And like you can see the size of my head, and like my hair's not that thick. I don't need a brush that big. That is huge. My niece has incredibly thick, gorgeous, straight blonde hair. Like she's got Barbie hair. I'm sure everyone is jealous of it. Like she has incredible hair. That would be better for someone like her. For someone like me though, that is not my brush, and I returned it. And instead, I've been using this. This is like a scalp stimulating bamboo brush. So you can just kind of like, you rub it on the scalp like this to increase blood flow and stimulate the scalp before you put your serums on it. Just to like, kind of like open up the hair follicles. That's what they say. That's what the lady who taught me how to do this said. So far, I don't know. I haven't used it. I mean, just other than just now, I haven't used it pre-treatment. So I will have to report back later on that one. I like the brush though. I think it's really pretty. It has this really pretty design on the back. It's called Healthy Hair, the Iconic Massage Brush. I really wish it didn't have this there. I just don't like writing. Like I'm not a decorate with words kind of gal, so I don't wear anything that has words on it normally. So I try not to buy stuff that has words on it huge. Like this is about as much as I typically do. Great job, Denman. But this other one, yeah, a little bit much, but I love the brush. I think it's pretty. And then the other brush that I got is another boar brush, but it's a tight boar brush. And this one is for slick back styles. So, that's not a good way to show this. Let me get all my hair down. So you can see what it looks like now. When you rub a brush like this, it just really slicks it down. So like it looks good. Like you can imagine that when it's slicked back, it's like so slick. It really slicks it back. Now I've got breakage here because I was wearing my hair in a high ponytail every day for like a year while my hair grew out. So you can see like this is how my hair was, and that's exactly where the breakage was. So anyway, this brush, great for stimulating the scalp. Probably also really great for detangling if you only wanted to get like one brush for detangling. And then this brush, I just love for everything. I've had it for a long time. It was an expensive brush. I think this brush was like 20 bucks when I bought it. And that was like, I bought this brush probably 10 years ago, at least. I bought it from Bed Bath & Beyond. And yeah, it was probably 10 years ago that I bought this brush. I love this brush though. It feels really good. Like, it's like a really good scratchy feeling on the scalp without like, and it has this strength without like, you know, some brushes you can like feel the fibers like of the brush. They don't stay sturdy, they like bend. But this one, that Denman brush doesn't do that. So yeah, this is just trying to show you what all these different brushes do and what their strengths are. I think if you're only gonna get one brush, I would either do, I mean, I've only had one brush for a really long time and it was this one. So, I also had another Denman before this that I loved and then it died. But it was my dad's, so I was really sad when it died. And I got this one. I got another Denman, but I don't use it as much as this one. So it's the more classic Denman style. That's a little bit more like this. A little bit more, that's being kind of vague. It's not exactly, it's closer to this where it has like this spaced bristle brushes. It's got an iconic shape. That's more like this one. And yeah. So if you're only gonna get one, I would say either get this one or like that Denman bristle boar brush. But this one's more of like a general detangling scalp massage style of brush. Like you can see it didn't pick up any hairs. Whereas this one has more mechanical breakage on it because it's touching more fibers, more hair follicles, because it has more hair strands, because it has a denser I don't even know what you call those little pokey things. Bristles. It has denser bristles than the other. So yeah, I would probably do that one. She also said wait until your hair is about 80% dry to brush it. So that's what I've been doing, and then I've just been being like extra gentle. And I've been trying to wear it in very loose hairstyles and my silk scrunchies. So, silk scrunchies. I bought a 5-pack, but I've only been using the black one. So, the rest of these are just for when that black one bites the dust. Let's see. Oh, and I've also been using these claws. I bought these on Amazon. I think there was like somewhere between $5 and $10 for a 2-pack. And then this is gonna sound really gross, but I found this claw and then I washed it. It's kind of funny. I was very new age before I found Jesus again, and I was doing lots of manifesting, and I was trying to manifest a claw. Like, I just need a claw, I want a claw, and this one popped up at the gym. So I know it's disgusting, but I love this claw. It's like the perfect size. It's really strong. It's really pretty. It goes with my hair and my skin tone. So, and I washed it, so it's fine. But I've looked for claws like that at the store, and I just haven't seen one that I like better than this one. So, anywho, if that was your hair claw, thank you. And also tell me what brand it is. And DM me if you would like me to purchase some more for you since I took yours. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. So far, I'm loving my hair journey. Oh, and I just bought 2 Mary Ruth hair vitamins. I bought a liposomal one, and then I bought like a one you take before you go to sleep. Those I think are optional. Like, those are definitely optional because it's a huge investment. Those were $50 a piece. So honestly, less is more on the products and stuff. Less is more on what you do to your hair. Protect it as much as possible, and hydrate it as much as possible. I've had this for a while, and maybe I'll like go over what I do before I go to sleep in another video, but I have a silk hair bonnet and a silk pillow. I don't know if they're silk or satin. I think the pillowcase is silk and the hair bonnet is satin, but I don't remember because I purchased them forever ago. And I love my bonnet. I call it my chef's cap because it's burnt orange with like a black band, and I totally look like a little chef when I'm wearing it. But anyway, I love sleeping in that because it protects my hair, and my hair doesn't get so dried out, and it's not as tangly in the morning. But I've been using that one for also, bought my house in 2021. So I've probably been using that for 4 or 5 years now, and I love it. So yeah, that's, so bare minimums: a good hairbrush, maybe a scalp oil, a good shampoo, and a hair mask. I don't know, there's probably other people that would say other bare minimums. I lived for about 4 years with just like one of those shampoo bars with a conditioner bar, and then I was oiling my hair with either coconut oil or sesame oil once a week, and then hairspray as needed, satin. So you can probably get away with a lot. You can probably make your own for a lot cheaper. I made my own rosemary hair growth spray that was helping my hair regrow after my hair fell out from all the steroids. But like, and I had gotten like a lot of these, and this had gotten a lot thicker. But yeah, I'm gonna end this now before I keep rambling. But anyway, let me know if you have any questions. But yeah, I think all up, now that I'm adding in the other things that I have too, it's probably closer to like 400. You don't have to spend that much. You don't. Just pick what's your area that you want to focus on, and like be selective. I was really lucky, like blessed. I had a $15 gift card to Ulta and another $25 gift card to Ulta, so it offset some of these expenses. But I also don't go to the hair salon all the time. I don't color my hair. So this is like a splurge. This is like treating myself for the first time. Here we go. All right. Love you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.